Hey guys, welcome back to Advanced Bass Fishing, and appreciate you guys coming by the channel today to check the video out. Beautiful evening here in Southwest Missouri, man. It's probably in the 70s, no wind, just a really nice summer evening to do the video here. Guys, today I want to talk about the single most important thing that you can do to notice an improvement in your fishing success quicker than anything. I mean, there's a lot of things in bass fishing that I teach here on the channel I can help you with. It's going to take some time for you to notice the success increases that you have. But we're going to talk about today the thing that you can start tomorrow, and you'll start noticing a marked increase in the number of fish you catch. So we'll get into that today. Also, guys, real quick, I wanted to share with one thing. I did a video last week on it. If you didn't see it, guys, this is that new Megabass Karashi twitch bait. Guys, this thing looks like a live minnow in the water. It's a slow sinking twitch bait, and you can work it like a topwater lure. You can take this thing on a spinning rod, like with 6 or 8 pound line, and just twitch it on the surface and underneath the surface. I just work it like a fast jerk bait, and it darts around like a minnow on the surface. And if you have water visibility over like 3 or 4 feet where you're fishing, this is a great bait to catch them off the surface on low light conditions, or on cloudy days or something like that. So I'll put the Megabass Karashi twitch bait in this in the video description, this link in the description of this video if you guys would like to order one. But it is a fish catching bait, guys. It'll get you a quick limit of fish anytime if you have those situations, so check that out there. Okay, guys, a lot of you have been with the channel before. You've heard me talk about this some, but for whatever reason, it goes in one ear and out the other when I talk about it. And here is what you can do quicker than anything to catch more fish. And let me explain to you how I've seen this in firsthand. I do a lot of on the water lessons, and a lot of the guys that I take out on the water lessons, they have a lot of different skill levels, but a lot of them are sort of getting started out in fishing. They fish some, and they maybe been fishing for a while. But the thing that I notice about a lot of them is, if I say cast over there by that stick, they'll cast in the general direction, but they will not hit the strike zone. And it doesn't matter how many fish I can have them around, they simply can't consistently put that bait where they want it. Guys, the number one thing that you can do tomorrow to notice a big increase in your fishing success is you've got to be able to put that bait where you want it. You've got to improve your casting skills. This sounds like a basic kindergarten level, obvious, fishing suggestion, but you can't believe how many people they don't understand the importance of it. So here's what I'm talking about, why you need to do it. Then I'm going to give you a few tips and advice on how to quickly improve. Let's say, for example, if we're fishing a spinner bait or a crankbait down the side of a boat dock, or down a, parallel to a rocky bank, or down a log or something like that. More times than not, if you can't get that bait within what I call the strike zone, you're never going to get a bite. And most of the time, a strike zone is small when you're fishing. Let's say, for example, if you throw a crankbait down the side of a dock, the strike zone down the side of the dock a lot of times is like 4 to 6 inches. If you get the bait 8 or 10 or 12 inches away from that dock, you'll never get a bite. You have got to put it in the strike zone to consistently catch fish. If you throw a crankbait down the side of that log, same thing. If you're out of that strike zone, your odds of catching fish go way, way down. Now, this is even more important as the water gets a little bit more off-colored. If you're in a clear water situation, sometimes you can pull those fish out a little bit further away from it, and depending upon their mood and their personality. But a lot of times not a lot of times, in general, fish don't like to chase. They don't like to leave the comfort of their sanctuary area unless they're out like in open water roaming out there. But I don't care if a fish lives on a dock, or if it lives in a grass bed, or if it lives on a drop-off off of a point. They like to stay next to their ambush points, and they're very, very reluctant to leave that. So you have got to be able to put that bait where you want it to consistently catch fish. You've got to do it, because let's say that, we go dock fishing with crankbaits or spinner baits. If you can only put that bait exactly where you want it 25% of the time, you're going to catch 75% less fish than somebody that can put it there every time. So here's what you do, guys. You have to practice a multitude of different casts. You have to practice your flipping and pitching skills, where you can smoothly execute that pitch and flip where you want it. You've got to learn to cast overhand. The overhand cast is going to be your distance cast because you can use two hands. So when you need to get a bait way out there, you learn how to overhand cast. You've got to learn to be ambidextrous. Anybody can do it, guys. You've got to learn to be able to switch back and forth from casting with your left hand, to cast with your right hand. And it helps if you cast two-handed with those techniques. You can pitch and flip with one hand, but you can cast sidearm left and right using two hands very effectively. And if you learn how to cast sidearm with two hands, you can put that bait in so many places other people can't. You got to learn how to skip a bait. Skipping a bait is one of the most difficult. Dang, I don't know what the heck that was. Like a bomb went off. So you've got to learn how to skip that bait underneath objects, underneath boat docks, all that type of stuff. So there's a variety of different casts that you have got to learn to use where you can go fluidly from one end to the other. Learn how to pitch and flip, learn how to cast overhand, sidearm, learn how to cast backhanded, do the same thing with the spinning outfit. And once you do that, guys, and once you're able to effectively cast and put it where you want to, you're going to notice a massive increase in the number of fish you catch. So anyway, guys, quick tip, hope it helps. We'll talk later.